Chapter 40. Wait a minute. Tisha furrowed his brows, as if a realization hit him. You need to fend off an enemy while protecting your people. It sounded like a very familiar situation. Got it. This time, he really had an idea. Tish entered the iron plate, lifted the heavy object, and began slowly rolling it across the ground, as if testing whether his plan would work. Hey, Tisha called out. I found the answer. Come over here. I've been waiting for you to say that for a long time. Jin replied slowly. Hold on, I'm coming. The black bear sensed that its prey was about to flee, so it stood on its hind legs again, extending its reach. Jin had no intention of running. He suddenly took a step forward, planted his feet firmly, and swung his right fist in a 180-degree arc toward the bear's face. And, with a loud noise, the punch landed squarely on the bear's face, pushing it back half a step. The bear paused briefly, hot air snorting from its nostrils. It shook its head, clearly dazed by the sudden blow. It had never expected the prey that had been fleeing all this time would fight back. Jin also shook his arm, which was throbbing with pain from the impact. Damn. You're tough. The bear snapped out of its daze, let out several angry roars, and lunged forward again. Jin carefully watched the bear's movements. With a small backward step, he shifted his weight between his feet, not only dodging the attack but also causing the bear to lose its balance and almost stumble. Seizing the moment, he ducked down and threw an uppercut, landing it hard on the bear's jaw. It's strange how Li called out as the bear took another punch. Though it didn't pose much of a threat to the thick-skinned beast, the bear had now become wary of the man in front of it. My hand's about to break, why don't you just get lost? He Yao Jin's pat on the ground, then rolled forward to escape from the bear's reach. Kai Zhou, seeing this unfold, was momentarily stunned. He had assumed Piao Jin was just a common street thug, but his combat abilities were impressive. His moves weren't those of a brawler, they resembled mixed martial arts. Yao Jin made his way to Qizhao, shaking his aching right hand. What now? You take over, Qizhao said, snapping back to reality and motioning for Piao Jin. Use this iron plate to block the bear's attacks. That's it. Yao Jin looked puzzled. Are you out of your mind? I thought you'd come up with something better. No, this is the best plan, He Zhao insisted, pulling Piao Jin forward and having him brace the iron plate. But the plate, being round, was unstable on the ground and easily rolled. Piao Jin had to crouch down and use his shoulder to keep it steady. This thing's really heavy. Piao Jin gritted his teeth. I can't lift it. You don't need to lift it, Qizhao explained. You just need to roll it across the ground. I get that, but I can't see the beast like this, Piao Jin said. The plate blocks my view. How am I supposed to defend myself? I know. The bear, angrier than ever, was cautiously approaching Piao Jin. I'll help you, Kai Zhao said from behind him. You? Yes. I'll grab the back of your clothes, Qizhao explained. If I pull to the right, you roll the plate to the right. If I pull to the left, you roll it left. All right. Piao Jin nodded, adjusting the plate to face the bear. This might keep the two of us alive, but I don't know if that lot will try to steal the plate. They won't, Kai Zhao said, because I'm going to save everyone here. What? Piao Jin was stunned. You're going to block for everyone with this tiny plate? Hey, Qizhao shouted toward the group that had been fighting each other. If you keep brawling, you'll all die. If you don't want that, come help me. The group paused, turning to look at Qizhao, and then at the iron plate in Piao Jin's hands. The middle-aged man was the first to get up, wiping the blood from his face, which had been scratched during the fight. You two fools, put the plate down. He stumbled toward Piao Jin, seemingly trying to take the plate back. But Piao Jin couldn't let go, so he just glared at the man. Kai Zhao stepped forward and stood between them. Move, the man yelled. Glasses, Help me out here. TXIA's mind raced as a thought struck him. The 80-20 rule. Power is usually concentrated in the hands of just 20 of people. To control a group, you only need to control a small number of them. Before the man could call for backup, Tisha suddenly grabbed him by the throat. The man hadn't expected this mild-looking person to act so ruthlessly. He froze, momentarily stunned. Stop messing around, Tisha said coldly. If you want to live, listen to me. Listen to you? The man's eyes filled with rage. Who the hell do you think you are? Why should I listen to you? Tisha tightened his grip, choking the man. I'm not asking for your opinion. Kayang Jia-jin watched PXIA's actions, frowning slightly. He had thought Kaija was just smart, someone who might give them a chance at survival. But now, he realized Kaija had a brutal side too. Let go. Are you crazy? The man gasped, clawing at TXIA's arm. Either I strangle you here, or you stand down. TXIA's eyes were gold, devoid of emotion. Those are your two choices. Glasses hurried over, his tongue pleading. Come on, man, it's not that serious. Just let him go. As he spoke, he edged closer to Kishaw, positioning himself at his side, inching closer step by step. Kishaw glanced at him quickly and noticed one side of his glasses had been shattered during the scuffle, giving him a disheveled appearance. The hunter's rule, Kishaw thought to himself, his eyes locking onto the two men. A predator is always fiercer than its prey, and even the craft hides its weaknesses. Please, man, just let go. Or else, Glasses said, edging closer. PXIA's face turned cold. He immediately grabbed Glasses by the face, pressing his thumb against the shattered lens. Glasses yelped, instinctively shutting his eyes tight. If you cause any trouble, I'll drive this shard right into your eye. No, no, no. Glasses waved his hands in panic, crouching and tilting his head, too scared to move. I was wrong, man. Whatever you say, we'll listen.